We are back with the Real Estate Machine Show and the Modern Success Formula. And this topic is sales versus expenses. And what I mean by that is when things start getting lean, or when you start getting worried about whether it's profitability or just sales in general, or production or numbers, the numbers within your business, what do you do? Do you look at sales and increase sales, or do you look at expenses and try to cut expenses? I think generally speaking, when you're in business, you want to always be looking at both. You want to track you want to know what your fixed expenses are, and then maybe you want to see what you're doing differently month to month, where your expenses might fluctuate. But then you're also always wanting to track your sales, and you don't want to grow with sales, grow with sales, grow with sales. So I think that right there might be the answer. If you want to grow, you got to grow through sales. And if you want to be profitable, you got to be profitable by keeping a close eye on your expenses. So they really do work hand in hand together. And I think when you focus on sales, you're focusing on like I said, you're focusing on growth. You might be focusing on, setting goals, reaching those goals, working a little harder harder or smarter, whichever way you want to look at it, to increase that top line. Everybody wants to show that they're making 1 million or 10 million or 20 million or 30 million. That's how people are judging. That's how a lot of people are judging the success of a business. They just kind of look at that top line, those gross sales, and they're like, wow, look, this guy's got $100 million company. But they don't really pull back the curtain and look what that bottom line is, and what those expenses are, and how much he's spending, or that company is spending, to get to that $100 million or $1 million or $100,000. Let's just bring it all the way down. What if you're doing $100,000 business? What's it costing you to get to those 100,000 in sales, and what's your net number? So, that's really what's most important internally. When you look at your expenses and you see what it takes to get you to $1 million or to $100,000, that's where the expenses are really going to come into play. And I think that there is some sort of tipping point, and every business is going to be a little different. So, your profit margin getting to $1 million might be 20%, but your profit margin getting to $2 million might be only 10%. So if you do that really, really specific math, you wonder if you're making the same amount of money selling $1 million as you are selling $2 million, but it takes a lot more energy and time and mind space and agony and all that stuff to get to the 2 million. What do you want to be doing? Maybe you want to spend that extra time and money figuring out how you're going to bring those expenses down so that your profit margin is the same or greater. Because when you increase your sales, you want to increase your profit margin too. Otherwise, there's probably not a whole lot of reason to increase your sales, and just focus on that bottom line. So anyway, I think everybody's different, but and every industry might be a little bit different, but at the end of the day, business is business. And we're here, number one, to profit so that we can fund a lifestyle we want to live. And that's what a business is all about. It's funding the lifestyle of the owner. You want to be the owner? Go out and become the owner. Own your own business. Have a great day, everybody. Catch up with you real soon.